Hello, my name's B Happy Lurker, and this is the beginning of a Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. Today I'm going to show you basically the mods and other doohickeys I'm using for my game. I've actually never really played Vanilla Fortress except for the very first time I actually ever played Dwarf Fortress, so this would be very interesting. And I'm I'm not playing vanilla at all. Period. I'm sorry, all you purists out there, but this isn't exactly going to be a tutorial either. And well, okay, there is going to be parts of it that are going to be a tutorial, pretty much just explaining how to set up, say, things like farms, and showing you how I get my stuff sorted out and done. It's probably going to be a little bit different from everybody else's, but there's going to be enough overlap that will help. So first off, I'm going to show you the mods I'm going to be using. So let's go first to the expansions pack here. This is basically where I've stuffed all of my little mods. And you see these zip files. This is called the Salmon mod, which I have an open one right here. It's pretty much the best mod I've actually run across outside of Civ and the Genesis mods ever. This is one of the best little separate packs ever. Basically, you get a building called the Sawmill, which is based... I'm not sure what it's based off of, but it's a neat looking building, and what you can do in it is awesome. It basically gives you a reaction called stripped wood stalks. Now, what is stripped wood stalks? Well, obviously it gives you one wood, since this here is your product from... I don't know what that 100 means, but this is your product, one wood, which is one stack of logs. And it's made from the stockwood branch. It's pretty much stock wood. What is stockwood? Now that's a crop. And in the Sawmill mod, you get a plant, which is called the stockwood plant, or wood stalk plant. Which, in addition to giving you wood, yes, that's right, this is a plant that will give you wood. It's a crop that you can harvest, again, for wood. Yeah. Not actually part of the game. This is an expansion and a mod. You can basically now embark and not have to worry about not having plants. This is the basic stockwood. This is the stockwood branch. This is pretty much what you strip off the stockwood, but you have to have this in order to get this. Okay, so you need both of these in your plant mod, in your plant rolls. Okay. Now, basically, you get not only wood. Oh, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on that here, people, so get used to it. You also get stock whiskey, which is booze. Booze is helpful in Dwarf Fortress because your dwarves like booze. You might want to have a variety of booze. Booze is good. Booze is great. Booze gets your dwarves drunk and productive. And this is permission mod here to show permit building and permit wood stalks. This basically is what you need to put in your rolls, and this has to go in the entity standard rolls. Pretty much you just pack it under where you see entity standard. If you know anything about modding, if you want to learn more, go to the forum, ask them about it. And this is expansions I've done on Dwarf Fortress. This is 3.16. I'm going to be playing the 3.18, but this just shows you... let me go back out of this for a second and show you the mods I've done. In here, data, it's not showing all my mods outside of a save, so I'm probably going to have to copy these files into it, which is going to be annoying, and I'm going to do that off camera. But what I have first off is I've put in Civ Forge. So you see all these critters? The building alchemy, building crystal. The CF means it's from Civ Forge. So this is just an add-on, it's an expansion mod, gives you more stuff. Also, this building, libraries. This is another helpful little thing. It's from the higher learning mods, which, again, you can find in the Bay 12 forums. Just go sign up if you haven't already, talk to them, or just go search for higher learning mod, or go through the mods and you'll find it eventually. But this is what this mod gives you. It gives you training workshops, libraries, which you have to have a library built before you can do anything else with this, okay? And you also have to have a librarian, but that's in the rules with it, so basically you get Libraries, training workshop, training dummies. Training workshop is to train, say, masons or crafts dwarves. Training dummy trains up your military. It will give you like a big list of, say, practice swords, practice armor use. Very freaking helpful. But you have to have a lot, which with the stock wood thing and the sawmills, you get plenty of logs. Oh dear God, so many wood, so much wood, so many woodies. And the medical ward, which trains your medical dwarves, as you know, you could take the medical ward. You can train up instead of having to beat the crap out of your, regular dwarves. Unless you like that sort of thing, which, by all means, use it. Use your little drop traps and your spikes, throw them down wells, heck, throw them at goblins. I really don't give a flying rats, And this is the printer's workshop. Now, this is the second thing you need to use the high learning mod. You need a library built, and you need a printer's workshop to make tablets and paper. This is what you need. You need a tablet in order to use any of the other parts of this mod except the library. And you can't do diddly in the library anyway. But here we have the critters I've thrown in. I've got frogmen, frost giants. We've got all sorts of domesticated animals, chaos dwarves, other little mods I've added on. Of course, Civ Forge ironworks, which is very nice. I've never done much with the crystals or the alchemy, so I've just stuck with this one. And this is the primitive forge. I used to have a mod, and I might put that back in, where I can make stone anvils. So I might put that back in just to show it off, because it's a neat little mod. Basically, it gives you the ability to make anvils out of stone, so you don't have to worry about, having an anvil or having to pay through the nose to the caravan to get an anvil. But let me show you the domestic animals you get in Civ Forge. You get pigs, which are awesome. Pigs are delicious, and you can make bacon from them. That is why pigs are good. Pigs are a lovely thing. And you see here litter size. This wasn't actually part of the original thing. I've done a tweak to it where I get 5 to 9 piglets, which sounds like a lot of animals, but trust me, it makes for a lot of food. Same is true for chickens. You get chickens, and they give you eggs. Okay, granted, you don't actually get eggs from the chicken yet. They just pop-out chicks. But I've set it up so that you can actually, it's basically, you can get eggs from them. You have to process them like cheese. I think that's how I did it. I don't see, where did I put it? I put it in here that it made eggs, or at least I had it in here that it made eggs. Anyway, scrolled up the wrong way. Maybe I didn't. Okay, well, I've had it in here before where I could get eggs from them. It's basically, I took the cheese things, like you see from, let me pull up the regular domestics. Like it will say here, scrolling down. Oh, the fun of scrolling, people. You get mule, donkey, donkey cheese. See where it says material template, milk cheese, just exchange this out. It uses the milk template, but instead of putting frozen donkey milk, I put in frozen hen's egg, frozen chicken egg, just replaced this, this I should say, to get like chicken eggs and just put it in there as a cheese. It's under the cheese template, so basically it's cheese, but it's called eggs. So we'll just presume that that's chicken ends anyway. And let me close this out. Now another little thing, I've taken out a couple of things from the regular Civ Forge. You'll notice that there's no sand raiders. No sand raiders, because they're douches. I freaking hate sand raiders with a passion you would not believe. One fortress just died. I had a freaking flying... it just makes me mad. Now, snake men and lizard men are the latest ones that are giving me trouble. Apparently, the snake men are particularly a problem. They're attacking any caravans that come around in the summer. and they're actually coming to trade. It's just they're attacking caravans, so probably in this Let's Play I'm going to make a new fort. It's probably going to show up either these guys or the lizard man are going to start some shit and kill off all the other, try to kill off all the traders. They attacked the turtle man before and the other frogman, I think. Anyway, they just cause douchiness. So let's go down. This is items for library. This will be in the mod, so that mod pack that comes with the higher learning, just copy it into your raws and put everything in. But I want to show you. Oh, got to show you up on the creature standard what I've done with my dwarves. I've modded in speed 10. They're going like insanely fast. I'm probably going to even lower this to 5 because I want stuff done. So basically just put in speed, the little double dot. I can't remember what this is called. What's an English major? What the hell? And just put this double dot in 10 or 5 or even 1. 1 is if you want to go warp speed, and that is insane. I also, this is just for strictly cosmetic reasons. Let me show you. Scrolling down, I put in dwarven ladies have beards. Because, let's face it, they're dwarves. You can't be a dwarf and not have a beard, and I also increased the number of dwarf babies. So 3 to 5 babies. Oh yeah, they're going to be breeding like you wouldn't believe. So much breeding. I haven't touched humans or anybody else. They're just beneath my notice. And in the entity default, this is the big one I wanted to show you. Woo. Went flunking past it. Let's see, we've got the permitted reactions. I've added in a reaction where I get stone beds, stone barrels, and skin beds, barrels. I get hammocks. This gives me hammocks. And you'll see in a minute the ethics why that's awesome. I've changed the ethics to this. Eat, send, other. Eat, send, kill. Making trophies out of other dwarves just seems kind of sick and wrong, so I didn't mess with that. But making trophies out of anybody else, that's okay. So you can have a dwarf skull totem. Just wear that around your waist and party on. Anyway, that's the big mods I've made. Big changes. They're not super big, but they're fun. And part of the fun is modding the hell out of your game. It's just the fun here. Anyway, I might again be putting in that stone anvil one. That's a mod you can find online. Just go to, again, Bay 12 forums, look it up. You'll probably find it easily. Hopefully, knocking on wood. I don't know if it's compatible with 3.18, but if it is, that's spiffy. If it's not, you're screwed. And the other critters, we got cave crabs, and we've got more interesting critters, but I think I'm just going to wrap it up and let you see those on your own when I get started. So, until next time, have a good day, and this is V Lurker signing off.